bitch. Fuck! What's going on, everyone? We're back with another video. Rob, 2 in 1 week. Who would have thought? Anyways, have a client coming in a little bit, and once I'm done, I'm going to go and train. We have bench today, so that'll be fun. On week 4 of my bench, my program for this off season, which again is a lot of volume. It's going to be a 4 sets of 6 today, so I'm hoping that I can get to around 303 to 308 as my heaviest set for the session. Not a big deal, but the goal right now is just to kind of get that work capacity up so that even at a 110, I can still maintain some level of fitness as I am progressing through my off season, going into my next prep, which is going to be getting ready for alternats. Now, the only issue is that I have to requalify for alternats because the last meet I did, I had done untested. And no, it's not because your boy is running super supplements. It's because they didn't have enough people to have a best lifter for that competition. So day of the meet, they only had 4 people. They need 5. So I said, just throw me in with untested, and so at least someone can get best lifter and end up winning at least some money. So that's great. Hit my best total to date, but now I have to requalify for tested ultranationals. So is what it is. But yeah, I might do one in February. Take you guys along for the ride for that one. Just hit my openers, and I have a couple people competing in February too, so that'll be fun. But yeah, I have a couple critiques to do right now. I have some time before my client gets here and knock that out, and then we'll go to the gym. So let me get on that because I am behind. Sorry, guys. All right, so we are officially done with training for the morning. So now it's time to actually go train myself. So like I said, 4 sets of 6 today on bench press, so that should be fun. And yeah, so without further ado, let's get to the gym and not blow my pec out. Great. That was the training session. I did not pack an extra battery for my camera, so I had to kind of cut the footage a little bit earlier. Oh well, lesson learned, I guess, when it comes to shooting content, always pack extra batteries. I have the other batteries charging right now, so hopefully they'll be ready to go. The last video I posted actually came out rather well, I would say. I'm still learning when it comes to the editing process and being able to put together videos that I'm pretty proud of. That one I'm actually proud of. The only thing that got a little screwy was the audio. I was under the impression that CapCut's music was under copyright, and I guess it's not. So when I was uploading it onto YouTube, the song that I was putting during the actual training montage got kind of messed up and was flagged. So then I had to change it on the fly with whatever music that YouTube provided. and it just kind of masked the sound, and it got really, weird. So it is what it is. We live and learn. I have a couple of alternatives that I'm going to be trying out. With that being said, I mean, I'm hoping that I can continue the momentum of creating these videos, so that should be pretty great. But I did want to touch on a topic for a lot of the newer lifters that are out there, specifically within the juniors that are aspiring to be great power lifters. And it's pretty like a 50-50 split, depending on who it is. You have those that are going to work their hardest and are basically robots in training. And there are those that are going to want to be great almost immediately and will complain all the way through. And there's really no in between. You're either one side or the other. And I coach both sides. I've seen it, I've dealt with it, and this is something that I feel like has to be addressed in order for the next generation of powerlifters to be able to grow in the right direction. First and foremost, a lot of you come into the sport very undersized, and this isn't a jab at any of you. This is just reality. A lot of you want to come into the sport and want hyper-specific training almost immediately, meaning you guys want the top sets, the RP8s, the high intensity work. You're basically wanting to go into a peak almost immediately. And then you wonder why your coach has you doing sets of 8, sets of 6, sets of 5, and you're like, well, this isn't what Joey Flex has Russell Orey do. Well, you're not Russell Orey. You're also not Joe Bornstein. You're not Jesus Oliveras. You're not that 0.001% of powerlifters who have been competing and training for a very long time. You are you. You are more than likely a young 16, 17, 18-year-old kid who is still learning how to train, and you're still trying to learn your technique, and you haven't built any adequate muscle mass that is going to support the lifts that you are trying to do. So you need to understand how important it is to push your accessories to the limit. Stop talking about, oh, this isn't optimal, or why am I doing 3 sets or 2 sets? Why are you making me do 4 sets or 5 sets of an accessory movement? Look, there is a reason why your coach is programming something for you. And if it's accessory work, it is meant to push your effort, okay? You don't have to increase load every single week so long as the effort that you're putting into your accessory work matches what it needs to be when it comes to your RPE or any way of auto-regulating, okay? When it comes to your actual primary work, if you're having to do sets of 5, do your absolute best to be able to make that as concise as possible. It's not to improve your technique. It's also to push your work capacity. Because a lot of powerlifters, I've seen it where they start kind of gassing out very quickly after their top sets. And they're like, well, I can't do my back downs because I'm so tired and winded. Well, why didn't you push your sets of 6? Why didn't you push your sets of 5? Well, because it was hard. Well, yeah, it's supposed to be hard. It needs to be difficult because otherwise you will not grow if it's not difficult. So it's not difficult for just the sake of it. There is a rhyme and reason for it, especially for a lot of you that are entering off season. So to put a bow on it, if you're a newer powerlifter and if you're a younger powerlifter coming into the sport, push your accessories. Just train. Literally just train. Stop complaining and just train. Number 2, stop expecting hyper-specific training. Stop expecting the top singles, the top triples. If that's what your coach gives you, fantastic. But don't expect it right out of the gate, okay? And also don't throw a prep at your coach. Don't just say, hey, by the way, I signed up for a meet and we're 5 weeks out. Okay, cool. What's your coach supposed to do? Give you a 9 for 9 meet? I mean, they are, but it's probably not going to be any PRs. Probably not going to be up to your expectations, and you have to be okay with it. So, yeah. So for all of the newer powerlifters out there, understand that this sport is going to test your patience more than anything. You are going to be doing the same 3 movements over and over and over again. You'll be doing basically the same accessory movements again and again. You'll probably be eating the same foods again and again. And you may not be in the same weight class that you thought you were going to be or expected yourself to be. Okay? So come in with the expectation that you are trying to grow and be the best powerlifter you possibly can. If that means you're 2 weight classes higher than what you expected, oh well, that's going to make you better. If not, then you're going to set yourself up for failure. Okay, take advantage of your junior years and push as hard as you can so that when you go into open, you can dominate the open. If not, then, well, you're going to have a short-lived powerlifting career, and I can promise you you're not going to go to Sheffield with that mentality. So hopefully that sparks a fire under some of you. If you got offended, then, I don't know, train harder. I don't know. But yeah, as always, hit those PRs, and I'll see you guys